Going on YouTube. So today I wanted to do a video about my predictions for the next 5 champions in the next 5 years. So basically, if I was going to predict what the next, like I said, every single year from 2016 to 2020, 2016 obviously starting with this year, and then go all the way up to basically the end of the decade. So obviously this is assuming that nothing huge changes. There's no big shifts in the conferences. There's no, death penalty to any team. Those are really the main two things. Obviously, if some team makes a giant leap forward, but like I said, I wanted to do a video that's a little bit different. So go ahead and start with 2016 national champion. And if you saw my college football playoff prediction video earlier this week, then you saw that I had Baylor as the national champion. So 2017, I think the national champion is going to be LSU. So LSU's got a real solid foundation for the future, in my opinion. If Leonard Fournette stays for another year, which don't know if he will or not, don't know if he'll be able to get through the rule, then LSU's going to have to obviously take a step back. Losing Leonard Fournette would kill that team. This is assuming Leonard Fournette stays. So the consistency that Brandon Harris has been able to find in the last couple weeks is really reassuring for LSU fans this year. The fact that he's been able to throw for even over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns a game is huge for them. This is for me, the first good quarterback I've seen, or first good quarterback play I've seen from them since Zach Mettenberger about 2-3 years ago. So the 2018 national champion for me is going to be Auburn. So again, this is assuming that Will Muschamp stays defensive coordinator. And my prediction is Gus Malzahn gets fired before then. So it kind of seems to be a thing for Auburn to get a head coach. He either takes them to a national championship or wins one, and then, gets fired. So I think that's my prediction with Gus Malzahn. I think that I honestly think he'll get fired after next season. And then I could see Auburn having a huge reboot. Will Muschamp eventually finding some success, and then the offense getting back on track. So my 2019 national champion is Michigan. So again, assuming Jim Harbaugh stays, assuming that they keep building for the future in the right direction, but Michigan already looks good. I think it's going to take them a few years to be able to overtake the Big Ten as a whole, and to be able to reach that national championship level as the best team in the country. And I do think that they're going to be able to do that within the next couple of years and eventually be national champions. So 2020 national champion. So obviously far out, hard to tell. But for me, they're going to eventually get one, and that's Tennessee. So Tennessee's been rebuilding now for 10 years. So their last good season, as far as I can remember, was 2006. They had an okay season in 2009, then okay season in, obviously, 2014, 2015. And they do look like they're getting better this year. They're competing with teams that they haven't been able to compete with in a long time. Excuse me. Could just as easily be 6-0 as they could 3-3 or 2-4. So for me, I think they're going to keep moving in the right direction. Butch Jones finally got that signature win. His signature win before this year was South Carolina last year. Now it's Georgia this year. I think that they can get a few more big wins this year. I'm not saying like an Alabama level win, but be at least an 8-9 win team. Start heading in the right direction above mediocrity. And yeah, so those are my predictions for the next 5 national champions. So like I said, just to recap them right quick: Baylor, LSU, Auburn, Michigan, and then Tennessee in that order from 2016 to 2020. So this is a video that I really want to hear you guys' opinions on it. I really like doing the future videos, trying to predict who's going to be good in the future. I really don't think a non-Power 5 team is going to win a national championship anywhere in the near future. I can't remember when the last time a team was even close outside of the non-Power 5. Probably Boise State or TCU back in the mid-late 2000s. Those teams were pretty good. So, like I said, just a cool, fun little video, quick, short, to the point. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah.